Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I got a deck in the mail today and I thought I would show it to you guys. First of all, I want to show you it is the Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle. And this may look like a remake because this is the first deck I got. Paid $40 for this. It is a knockoff. It's tiny, and I just thought I'd show it to you guys because I got the real thing today. So I'm going to take it out of the box it came in. It came in this huge box. But here's what the box inside looks like. See how beautiful. And already you can tell it's much bigger than what I just had in my hand. So it comes wrapped. And she actually I went to Mandy Peterson's site. And actually got a 10% discount because she said the boxes were slightly dinged. I see no difference right now. And I'm so excited because I did get the book as well. Look how thick that is. Wow. And then there's my actual receipt for this, one. Yep. So let's get this box out of the way. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look how big it is. So we're just going to compare it, first of all, with the other. I just got a QR code instead of a book. And this is the book. And then, just to compare, look how much bigger that is. Wow. So, let me get I might have to get a knife. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So, I got a knife and I took the plastic off here. And it comes in a magnetic box. And look at the card. Look at that box. It's beautiful. It comes with a beautiful ribbon. And if I'm right, yes, it comes with this lavendery purple. There's kind of some glitter in there. Purple gilding. Beautiful. And look at that box. Beautiful. So already, complete difference, right? And then the cardstock. They're thin, but yeah. And this is my first round deck. Technically second because of this one, but this is a knockoff. It's pretty. It's got this like glittery purple gilding that's pretty. Now let's take a look at the knockoff. I did edge it in purple because I knew this one was in purple. The knockoff even has this title card with it, which, yeah, see? They went so far as to create the title card as well. And look how much smaller that is than the original. Let's see here. Like this. Look how much smaller that is. Yeah. So now we're going to put the knockoff away. And that's the purple I gilded it. I just was blown away because I'm like, well, maybe it's not a knockoff. And then I realized it was a knockoff. It just irritated me because I paid $40 for this deck for it to be a knockoff, and it was irritating. I didn't get the book, which I thought was good. I was going to get. So then we have, it says how to use the card fronts and backs. While the subcategories on the card fronts are related to the theme on that card front, it is not the same for the card backs. This is the backs. The categories on the card backs aren't associated with one another. Nor are they related to the subject of the card front. See the manual for more information on how to use the card fronts, the card backs, and the card fronts and backs together. A free version of the manual is available to download at mysticmandy.com. And if you go to her website, this website, which is weird because this same exact card is in the fake. It tells you to go to that site. When you go to her site, it says, I'm no longer doing the digital books because of fake decks. You have to buy the deck from her site in order to get an actual book. And it just irks me that somebody went this far to dupe me. I mean, and then it says copyright 2020 by Mandy Peterson. All rights to the Uncover Your Past Lives artwork is a compilation with modified artwork contained therein are reserved. The copyrights to the stock images used within the artwork on each card remain with the original artist. You may not distribute or commercially exploit this content. which we just saw has been done. But I'm really loving this. Love it. This deck was on my list for so long, and then when I saw it was $40, I'm like, oh, it's on sale. Because it was still $40. No, it was still a fake. And I know the fronts have different things on them as well. Like lesson, death, location, trauma. This one says faith, time frame. Maybe some of them are the same information. See here, there's different. Oppression, fanatical. So they all have different things on the backs, and we'd be here all night. So we're just going to look at the fronts real quick. And I did do kind of a walkthrough with the previous deck. And this is, I'm just going to let you guys read it, just show the cards. And then we're going to go see what the book says. Achiever, accomplishment. Functioning addict. Crusader. Oh, that's pretty. I love the artwork in this. Asteroid. Tornado. Bomb. This is going to be so interesting. Alternative sexuality. There's so many options in here. And as somebody that does past life animals, that's cute. Past life spreads a lot. This is right up my alley, and that's why artist. Why, oh, that's beautiful. Why that's been on my list for a while. Astral experiences. Out of body. Between lives. Interesting. It says disaster trauma. I didn't really pay attention when I got the other deck because I knew after I got it that it was a knockoff. So I haven't really used it or paid attention to what was on it because I was horrified that I paid that much money for a fake deck. Town Beauty. Beautiful. Other. Political. Religion. Tormentor. Housefire. Benefactor. I love that they're bigger, and I love that they're round because then there's so many options. You wouldn't be able to get this many options with a square deck. Fertility. And the drawings are beautiful. City Dweller, that's gorgeous. This is writer, messenger, publisher, scribe. Interesting. Builder, construction. Current lifetime. Interesting. Defender. Oh, look at that. Dark magic. It's got the devil on it and then the fool at the bottom from tarot. That's interesting. Gluttony. Diet. Discrimination. Building collapse or earth disaster. Enslavement. Wow. Execution. Very interesting. Extraterrestrial. Says greed. Fall of civilization. Interesting. You could go back and do interesting. Fire disaster. You could go back and do read some of the Egyptians' government. You could read the Mayan temples. Look at that beautiful Indian native tribe. Group living. Healer. Beautiful artwork. Health issues. Interesting. Contagious illness. Ice disaster. Imprisonment. These are so interesting. Industry. And there's so many different options on here. Injustice. And I'm just kicking myself because I waited so long to buy this deck. Insanity. I should have bought it when it was a Kickstarter. I didn't. Instruction. I'm like, I've already got a couple past life decks. Intellectual. Beautiful. The drawings in this are gorgeous. Leadership. Death. Or loss of a loved one. Mage. Maritimer. Military. Murder. Wow. You could do this. Use this deck for not just past lives, nature worship, but for mediumistic work too, which I often find both of those go hand in hand with each other. Obsession. That's beautiful. Oppression. Wow. Peacemaker. Performer. Poverty. Power. Psychic. High priestess, gypsy, prophet, astrologer. I find it interesting that prophet is in the same subcategory as high priestess or gypsy. Because I've talked before about rebel. That's cute. Some things that were done in the Pentecostal church that I grew up in were discounted. Religious devotion. Beautiful. How am I doing that? Up there. Revolution. Oh, that's gorgeous. Rise of civilization. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Ritual sacrifice. Think of the Mayan temple with that. Romance. Royalty. But I think of the rural living. Some of the things that, like in the Pentecostal church, they're like, oh, being psychic is not real. But then they spoke in tongues and they did the same thing that a psychic would do, just in a different format. Secret society. Interesting. Secrets. Servant. Sexual assault. Swindler. Technology. I feel like there's two that feels thicker than it's not, but the law. I love the coloration in this. Torture. I just had that torture. Looks like dentist work, and I had some major dentist work done. Dental work. Investigation. Beautiful. I love that skull on that thing. It almost reminds me of the Hierophant. This higher learning. Oh, wow. Love that too. Warrior. Look at the Egyptian stuff back there behind. Interesting. Flood or water disaster. Wealth. Beautiful. Wild West. Wisdom Keeper. That's gorgeous. World War. And then we got some blank cards here to add what we want. And do they all say the same thing on the backs? Yes, they do. These three say the same thing. But then you sneak into these that don't. So let's see how to shuffle this, because I have no clue. Being my first round deck. Can't riffle shuffle. But this shuffles this way pretty good. Let's pull a card and see what the book says. We kind of go down the rabbit hole with the book. See what it says here. Those are gorgeous cards. I'm so happy I got this deck finally. Let's pull that one. It kept trying to fall out. So stick that there. And this says grandparent. Actually, I was seeing affair or love. So do we just go off of that, I guess? And then flip it over, and it's alchemist. Okay, so let's see what the book says here. And it's a nice mat. It's pretty. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. About the cards. Card backs related to the card fronts. This is not a feel-good deck. Archetypes versus past lives. Working with history, ethnic diversity, and political correctness. How can I heal or release past lives? Using a spread. 1 card spread. 4 card spread. Reading the cards for where they touch. Fleshing out the reading using other cards. It's showing you how to add other cards into it. Relationship spread. Archetypal reading. What if a divider appears at the top of the card? Other readings. Major themes and archetypes. 3 blank cards, which tells you what the deal is with those. And then it goes into, this one's about the abusive relationship. And then the other. So it looks like they're in order. So we're going to do Alchemist. Should be coming up. Nope. And then it goes into Banishment. So did I miss something? ALCH. That's not, I guess that was not in order. AL. Did I just pass it up? ALCH. See, they're not in complete order. Maybe they're not in order. Nope. Huh. So, yeah, let's look and see what it says. See if I can find it somewhere in here. Astro experiences, athlete, banishment. That's interesting. Gives you certain things here. Oh, and then there's a place to put your own stuff in. Interesting. Using the card backs. So, I guess these are the backs. Let me see. No, those are the backs. So that would be the front. So why isn't Alchemist in here? Or should we go to Magic? Magic, I think, is the main. Yep, it's in here. So we look at it by the word in the middle. So then we look at Alchemist, and it's right here. So we're looking at Magic, and then they all have them spread out, whatever's on the words here. So Alchemist, in a previous life, you may have had an interest in alchemy or spiritual-based sciences. Perhaps you were interested in topics related to spiritual transformation, shape-shifting, turning lead into gold, or acquiring magical artifacts, such as the Holy Grail, Shroud of Turin, or Ark of the Covenant. And I think that's awesome. At times, this category can indicate being part of the gold rush. I am obsessed with the Oak Island, Secrets of Oak Island, whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it right now. I haven't watched it in a while, but they think that some treasure is on that island, and they've talked about the Ark of the Covenant possibly being one of the treasures, and the Holy Grail. So that's pretty cool. So that popped up. I'm obsessed with that in this life too. So I would not be surprised if I was obsessed in a previous life, because I've always been obsessed with it in this life. And then it says archetype. You're a shapeshifter who's always changing and growing. You aren't afraid of looking directly at your shadow side or the less desirable qualities you possess. And I've talked about that incessantly. Exactly that. I've said exactly those words. Being willing to see the parts of you in an honest but detached light helps you to transform them, leading to the purification of your soul. I've had that exact situation happen. I actually talked about it the other day, I think, where I got a deck and my sister, no, I actually watched a video previous that I did. I bought a deck for dark shadow work specifically, and my sister-in-law was like, why would you do that? And I'm like, that's the only way you heal those darker parts of yourself. And if tarot has taught me anything since I started it, it's that I'm not afraid anymore. I'm no longer afraid to go to those dark spaces and pull that darkness out and look at it and examine it and learn it, and learn to let it go. And I think that's part of why I'm so obsessed with past life work, because everything can be gleaned from what we've done previously. Everything, all the current knowledge we need lies in the past, is the way I look at it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That is what came up. So yeah, that is my latest deck. I'm so excited. I finally got the raw copy and a book. I'm going to be probably reading this all night. Yeah, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And if you guys have this deck, if you've used it, let me know what you think in the comments of it below. If you want to do like exchange past life readings to practice, I'm down for that as well. Yeah, if you guys want to do that, let me know. And you guys have a good afternoon. Bye.